We have a huge issue right now with our California tribal women that have gone missing or are being murdered. In California, we have currently there's 43 Native women that have gone missing and murdered. The city of San Francisco is listed as number 10 across the nation, and even in obtaining that information, which should be public record, the city and County of San Francisco was only willing to release information that had been redacted. So no names, ages, any descriptors. They just said, this is what we're willing to hand over. The San Francisco Bay Area has one of the largest Native populations. Why isn't it that they're willing to release the information of the women within that location that have gone missing and murdered? And so I think there's a lot of challenges with that. In Mendocino County, there's 2 women just in this last year that one went missing, one's murdered, had been murdered in her home while she was home sleeping with her children. And so the family of the woman that had been murdered was told directly, we can't help you. There's not any follow-up. There's a reward. There's a $10,000 reward for any information leading to information about her killer. And yet, because there was another Native woman, young woman, that went missing just a few months later, the law enforcement is saying, well, we can't really follow up with one because we have to focus on the other. And that, of course, creates feelings within the families of a lack of justice.
Can you talk more about that? Why are they missing?
So I think that there's a lot of factors that are involved in that, and it's starting with the systemic policies of the federal government, dating back to there was an exchange of this land for Indigenous women's bodies, and so we see, issues, modern day issues such as trafficking that have been connected back to the times of soldiers that were kidnapping our women, the issue around forced removal and boarding school, to the incarceration of our Native peoples today as a continuation of that. There is an up-to-date database called the MMIW database. The database is of the missing and murdered Indigenous women. It's been created by Anita Lucchesi, and she also created a report through the Urban Indian Health Institute on urban Indian women and MMIW. I know that the FBI and DOJ, there's a number of law enforcement representatives that have contacted and said, we need your help, but really this is their job. They're the ones that receive funding in terms of doing this work, yet they're the ones that are reaching out to Native women within their communities that are on the ground, that know what's going on. And so I think that, there's a huge issue right now of the disappearance and deaths of Indigenous women that needs to be further looked into.